try that. See if that's any better. Ooh, nice. Okay. It still doesn't display everything. I use this StreamYard service and I pay quite a bit of money to get the better stuff, but sometimes it doesn't always. I upped the resolution on it, so maybe that's all I had to do. I don't know. Listen, it's amazing that I've gotten this far with this whole YouTube thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I legit need an unpaid intern. Maybe I need a paid intern. I don't know. Dane says it's no better, but a lot of you guys are saying it's better. If it's better, it's better. If it's not, it's not. But I will probably pretty soon. Fedor says, "Don't listen to Dane." Blair Rob had an air of mystery. So I probably will invest soon in a new modem and a new router. It's old. It's old. Just let it ride. It's better. Okay. All right, cool. I don't remember what we were talking about. I lost my not that I had a train of thought, but I lost what I was talking about. You guys will have to pick a new. Yeah, right. I can't. I'm long ways away from having like a budget or anything like that. It definitely should be better than 480. If it's not better than 480, then I mean, what are we doing? This is 2025, right? Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Nice, Fedora. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so I was gonna do share screen. No, it's fuzzy again. I don't know. Maybe we'll kill the live stream. We're not here for the visuals anyway, right? Well, kind of. I was gonna show you some stuff, but if it's not good quality, then what's the point? This isn't a podcast. This is a video live stream, and it should work. It should just work. You're like, if I got to get a whole new everything, then I'll get a whole new everything. But see, now the Discord picture is fine. Okay. Well, let me go back to that then, if that's fine. Because I wanted to show anybody that isn't aware, I really want to make this project happen. When I show the screen, so maybe it's my camera. Interesting. Maybe it's my camera. So the screen share is fine. So yeah, maybe I do need to get it's rubbish because of your it went to rubbish because of your network. Your internet provider is probably having issues. I mean that could be. That could be for sure. Um Need to reboot modem. Nobody listens. But you guys can see the screen share fine, right? I need a whole new everything. Okay. So this is the bespoke project I'm working with Christopher Ward. But I need 25 commitments. So you still want to put the Random Rob logo on the front. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I can do that. I just feel weird doing that. I mean, it'll have it on the case back, and I prefer to do the case back, honestly. Um, because that way, like for some reason, if somebody doesn't like the channel or whatever like that, but they still like the orange watch and they want the orange watch, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. There's only gonna be 25 of them. If the majority of the people want I just don't want it on the logo or on the my logo on the front. I just don't. I like that clean. It's a nice symmetrical dial. Will they offer it in different sizes? How much? So I'm not doing different sizes. The 42 millimeter, and there's only going to be 25 of them. And I have considered doing a no date. My concern with the no date, and I just had this conversation with Greg Woody, is I feel like the date on this watch with this dial size adds a nice balance. In general, most people prefer a date watch over a no date, even though I prefer mostly no date. But with this watch and the way the branding is done and the wording on the dial and everything, I feel like the date just kind of works. So I know I could do a no date. I did ask them. They said I could, but and like I said, normally I would go with the no date, but I just this watch I think needs the date. The Trident balance wheel should be the random rod balance wheel. Just my 2 cents and clean dial. Okay, keep the date. I think the original design is the one I want to go with. It's this deep orange with the the black bezel and the black date wheel. Um, just like this. And so you can order it with a bracelet or you can order it with a strap or whatever to reduce the price. There's still room to do, a personalized engraving here, or I can select something that all 25 will have, which I thought about doing. So maybe I will come up with something and all 25 of them will have that, unless you guys want something on there. Actually, that would be kind of cool for those that are like in the Discord or whatever, that are picking it up. Maybe you guys should, again, if you end up selling it, it'll be kind of stupid, but like, like if a safe crit like YZ80 or like Tennessee Mike or whatever, like was going to get one, like have it say, Tennessee Mike or whatever. So I like Tim. Yeah, I like that. And engraving, it should be like, I think it's fine. And that's honestly, that's probably what will be on mine. I'll probably do that on mine. Um, but I know some people, like, they don't want to have that level of commitment to, doing an engraving on their watch that is personalized, because ultimately we're serial flippers. And although you might think now that you're like, no way I'm going to sell this, this is a special piece and I love the watch and everything, but like a year or two from now you might go like, it's time to move it or something. And that personalized engraving might, although I wouldn't care, like I've bought watches with stuff on the case back that has nothing to do with me, so whatever. Oh man, what else can we look at? Oh, here's the member list. In case you are in the current Discord and you're watching the live stream and you're not aware, I did open in the enrollment for the 2026 Discord. So, and this is the running list. We have 68 commitments as of now. So, and that'll tally up. I think I'm going to cap at 200, because we'll see how many people are going to re-enter for the 2026 season from the current 2025 season, and then I'll open up the remainder for, yeah, Dane, you're right up here. You're number 56. I'll open up the remainder positions for over to the Buyers Club. Oh, and Buyers Club, if you guys are interested in seeing what that looks like, I just showed, I picked the drop 18. So this is what drop 18 looks like. I think it's, what is it, 18? Yeah, 18 watches. So we have a couple of Mitos. A second hour, a Hamilton Power Reserve Jazzmaster, a Bulova. That's a green dial. It's hard to see. The Urban Gentry Laurier. And then we have an AIGI. I don't know how to say that. A Helson Shark Diver, another Helson. I forget what that one's called. I wrote it down, but Hammerhead, Helson Hammerhead. You have one of those, the chronographs, a Zodiac Worn and Wound limited edition. Um, this is one of those PRS watches, actually from Time Factors. A couple San Martins, and then this watch. There's a couple of like weird ones here that I'm not super familiar with. And then even this Orient, I was like, I opened it up and there's a huge scratch on the crystal. I'm like, I can't fix that. So that thing's gonna get sold dirt cheap. I mean, actually, everything in this drop is gonna be pretty affordable. And I'll tell you right now, that Hamilton with the power reserve, that's killer. That Laurier with the Urban Gentry limited release, that's gonna be a gem. Is that yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. Churro, yes. The Prakista? It's from Time Factor, so it's similar to he's talking about oh, you know what? It's in the next batch. That's why. He's talking about this guy here. It's a Destro chronograph. It is a uh, quartz, but really cool watch. Very cool. I'm not familiar with. I want to make a video on that one, and I want to make a video on the Laurier and that PRS watch. I would like to make a video on those real quick. So that's the Buyers Club, which is stacked pretty deep. There's quite a few people in the Buyers Club. So yeah, there's 18 in this drop. I have more watches. I could have loaded it up, but I find that doing less than 20 is pretty manageable for me. So that's pretty doable for sure. It's so I post pictures, Dane. I post pictures in the Buyers Club, but it's not an official drop yet. It's just the watches I've picked for the next drop. I can't do a drop this weekend, but I'll probably load it up and let it marinate. Oh, look at Mark is in Seoul, Korea, and he picked up a Swatch, Omega Swatch Speedmaster. This is a Snoopy one. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Oh, and he picked up a Green Abyss. Interesting. Oh, right there. That's cool. Mark collects these quite a bit. He's got all or most of the Swatch ones. Hmm. Yeah, that Hager dive watch just sold that too. Pretty good deal. 250 I sold that for. What else is going on in here? Rides? There's some snow. There's a broom, snowplow, excavator. Let's go to wrist shots. Since you guys can see this stuff, let's see what people are wearing. Calico's wearing his Weiss. I forget what that one was. It was a crazy limited edition. I think it was a collab with some country music artist, if I'm not mistaken. I would like to pick up a Weiss watch at some point. But again, the one I want. He would have to he needs to make that edition. I need Coffee's wearing his Rolex Explorer 2. Nitmo's wearing an Eterna. That's a really cool watch. You don't see those a ton. What is up with the bezel? Help me out here. What's going on with this bezel? 60, 50, 46, 42, 36, 30. What is this like a Kino bezel or something? What is, can you guys help me out with the bezel? What's going on with the bezel with this Eterna? What does this mean? This is a cool looking watch, but I don't get the bezel. I don't understand it. 18, 20, it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, so this is just a compression. Okay, it's just a decompression bezel, not a timing bezel. Okay. Looks like AI. It's real. I've never seen a bezel layout like that. That's cool. That's funky. I like that. Good pickup on that one. I get it. Decompression bezel. Like I have the. Let me grab my Doxa. I gotta look at this a little bit more. Where's my? Oh, there it is. I need to understand this a little bit better. Let me bear with me, guys. Okay, so that's not a decompression bezel either, though. I don't even think I have a decompression bezel. It's a depression bezel. I don't know, but I dig it. I don't know what's going on there. I dig it. I have no use for that, but I've never seen that before. That's awesome. Bezel needs to be used in conjunction with a depth gauge. Okay, so it's very specific to how it's used. I'm depressed, and counting those numbers did nothing for me. It's for people with dyslexia. I don't know. It's cool. I kind of want one. Surfer John is wearing the Elvis. Let's see. Back one's wearing a Tag Carrera. Oh, I wore my MRG today. This guy, which is in that picture, you can see it better. But I switched to the Christopher Ward because I just got it today. Woody was wearing his Dryden, which is the Heartlander automatic. I think that's a new release. Duggar's wearing his Visitor Dune Shore. I had that orange dial one. I sold it. That's one that I was really torn when I sold it. I could see it potentially being a rebuy, but there's going to be some changes on it for sure. So the Black Bay 41. I don't know if I'm going to pick up another Tudor. Dane was wearing his Venezianico Bella Noti, a naughty Venezianico. This is such a good classic watch. The Tissot Visadate is such a sick watch. I'm not big into dress watches, but for some reason that one kind of gets a pass. I feel like that one just, you put that on like with a mesh or a leather or something like that, and it's just a good quintessential watch. This one was cool. Aaron's been posting up some pretty cool watches. This is a Speedel, and they were known for having like those stretchy metal bands. Very cool watch. Oh man, I love the massive handset of the Visitor and the snowflake hands of the Tudor. It's like one of the main things I really like about them. Let's see, we have a classic Patty Seiko. Christopher Ward. Tim was wearing his, that's the 12 series, right? Of course, Long Island John's been giving this some love. This is a Glashütte that he picked up from one of the drops, and it didn't have the bracelet. And then he picked up the bracelet to complete the package, scored a killer deal on it, and he's put together he's giving that thing some wrist time. So he must really like it. That's a dive watch that is kind of slept on. You don't see those out in the wild a ton, but it's such a good watch. Let's see, Michael's wearing a Seiko. Back one is wearing a Smith's Everts. And like these, we would have thought the titanium non-MRG G-Shocks would have been around forever. Like they just pretty much dried up. They stopped making them. So classic right there. Mr. James, I'll get over to the theme one here in a second. I think we're a day or two deep on this one. So I'll jump over to the theme. This is Chris's new watch. So I bought this C60 Trident when we were in Dallas a few weeks ago. It's been like 3 weeks now. And Chris bought this one while he was down there too. He got it way sooner than I did, but I'm not mad. It's fine. He's just got to wear his longer than mine. That's fine. Whatever. I don't know how that happens. Jets was wearing this very colorful ball, which is really cool that they did. They've done a few different versions of this, and it's really cool looking watch. I like it. There's Mr. James Duffy, the dark blue. Did you post up what number that is? I forget what it is. It's SBDC, is it 6.7 or something? Where'd you post it? Um, Gen 3 navy blue. I can't remember what the model number is on it, but it's so dark navy blue. Obviously, dark, navy blue is dark, but it like in low light, it does look black. 6.7. That's what I thought. SBDC 067. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember all the part numbers, but for some reason I remember some. I don't know. So Mitch Maddock was actually wearing. He was down in Dallas with us too. He's wearing the watch that I literally, the C60 that I just picked up, was my test bed to purchase that watch, which is other than the no date version. Oh, Todd says it's actually the SCSZ003. Okay, I was way off, but I could have been right, and that's all that really counts. Tony's wearing a red. Actually, I think he might have picked this up on a drop as well. I remember selling one of those. And Tony picked up quite a few watches on drop. Gecko Dragon wearing the NTH. A lot of great NTH watches from them. Traps here. Let's see. Slow Boy Feel says 6.7 is a meme. Us kids say. Tar Heel Titans wearing the Winfield Carbon dial, and he may have actually picked that up from me. The James is saying the SZSC model prefixes for limited editions. I don't remember that one being. Does it say limited on the back? Carlos wearing the blue dial, which is a really nice, bold, vivid blue of the canopy. I have the orange dial here, of course, of the canopy. Great second release from the brand. Hot Shoe wearing the Citizen Nighthawk. I'm trying to read some comments. 66 in here and only 6 thumbs up. Let's change that. Oh, you don't have to thumbs up. You can just watch. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't even monetize the live streams. I'm so bad. I want to talk about this real quick. Nerd with Swag. I'm so bad at promoting myself. It is like I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to that. Like even just not sensationalizing the thumbnails or the titles of the videos. It's literally like the brand, the model, and the part number, and then a thumbnail of that actual watch, and then just a dry 5 to 10 minute long video on that watch. So I'm like so bad about that. And then even that, like I never ask for like subscribers to like, follow, comment. I'll try to promote some sort of community within the comment section to be like, hey, what do you guys think about this or whatever. So I don't know. I guess I don't care. Like this is a side gig that kind of escalated to like a bigger side gig, but it's still just a side gig. Like meaning that if for some reason, Travis doesn't do it either. Like it's like we're all grown adults at this point. How YouTube works. You either subscribe or don't subscribe. Like me asking you to subscribe isn't going to change things, I don't think. And if I have to ask you to do it, then you probably didn't want to do it. And I don't want you to, if you don't want to, like, don't subscribe. That's fine too. Like I get it. Everyone's got whatever they got to do in their life. So I don't think I'm going to hit 100K by the end of the year. And that's fine. I think technically I'm projected to hit it if things don't change too much, which the sub counts have been going up a little bit. But so what I'm at like 96,549. So and then let's see, 96,549. So that's just under 3,500 subs. And if I grow 500 subs a month, roughly, that pushes me into next year for sure, before summer. But yeah, I'm with Travis on that. I don't want to have a bunch of ghost subs, but I also realize that a lot of my subs don't always watch my videos. Like, because if you look at my analytics, I think you would see that I don't know if I want to post it up on the screen, but like if I look at my analytics, I'll just tell you. I mean, I maybe can show this, but I mean, I know I can show this. I don't. Okay, so new casual. Where's the gender, geography, which time zones? So actually, mine's not too bad. Watch time from subscribers over the last 28 days not subscribed is nearly 76%. Subscribed is 24%. That's better than it has been in the past. Usually it's really swayed the other way. So it looks like my subscribers are watching, but I definitely get more views from people that are not subscribed. And that makes sense for a channel like what I'm doing because when you're posting watch videos like I am, you might have people that kind of are only looking for that one watch. And they're, of course, going to go onto Google, who owns YouTube, and then that search will pop up with the way I've titled the video. And they might watch that one video. It doesn't mean they're going to be like full on watch nerds like we are. They might be leaning more towards Muggle and they just really want that one watch. They're not going to subscribe to a watch channel. I don't expect them to. They just want to learn about the one watch that they're going to drop their coin on. Steve D wearing a watch that I have definitely heavily considered is the newer. This is the newer Avenger, definitely in the green colorway. Um, does Breitling do this watch in their corporate yellow? That would probably be the nail in the coffin. I can't imagine they do an Avenger in the corporate yellow. I'm afraid to even go look because if they do, I'd be hard pressed. I would potentially be purchasing another Breitling. So, also, Kansas Eagle Tim, he's in the chat. Tim created this week's theme. So, is today Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. So Monday, wear a watch that Rob has reviewed before. Monday, I do the live stream on Monday. It's Monday. You bought it. Tuesday, wear a watch that Rob owns or has owned. A lot of watches to be chosen from here. So see, I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go look because if they make the three-handed non-GMT, just the three-handed with the date, non-chronograph, just the regular that, especially like if it's in the 42 or whatever. Okay, Wednesday, wear a watch that you purchased because you saw a wrist shot on the Random Rob Discord. Again, there's insane amount of watch wrist shots on the show. They don't do that version in yellow, says Dane. Thank you for saving me probably $4,500 or something. Thursday, wear a Random Rob collab watch or a watch on Strap Habit Strap. Again, a lot of guys have the Strap Habit straps for sure, which is the official strap of the Random Rob YouTube channel. Nick is awesome. Strap Habit is awesome. So definitely support him. And I have some collab watches, and I have one in the works. I need to follow up on that and see how we're doing on that. Hopefully, we're still a go. Hopefully, I didn't piss them off. But Friday, wear a watch you purchased from Flippers. That won't be a problem for most people. Saturday, wear a watch you purchased during a Random Rob meetup or watch show. That also probably won't be too hard for a lot of people. I don't know if I would buy a Breitling Live. I don't know. I guess I could. I did buy a watch today. Actually, I'll show you guys that in a moment. Or can I? I don't know if I can. You might have to wait. But it's a Chronos ports, something like that. Woody can post it up. I picked up one of those in Destro, which I have a momentum here again, so I'll do another comparison. So, and then Sunday, wear any watch you want as long as it's orange. So orange watch on Sunday. So a lot of cool stuff. And there's a new wrist shot. So we have Bean Boy where we got Fedora Gent posted up his vintage watch. What does that say? I can't even read that. Fedora, what does that say? I don't even. That's a cool dial. And that kind of reflective chapter ring kind of shows off that dial even more. That's let's see where we at. Kill Overwatch, Rob. You guys choose Omega over Breitling. Ah, man, that'd be a tough one. Depending on what it is, I tend to lean more towards a Breitling as a fanboy of Breitling, but I love the Liar Lugs of Omega. So it really depends on what mood I'm in, what colors, what models, all that stuff. So Fedora Jet says it's a Wittnauer. Is that right? Looks like a Linden dial. Wittnauer, owned by Longines, 1980s manual. I am definitely not going to get suckered into vintage watches. Bean Boy is wearing a monitor in this beautiful blue color. I really like the release that they did, Monitoya or whatever, however it's said. They did a lot of great colors, a very clean, symmetrical dial. Just a great looking watch and pretty affordable too. Paul's checking in from Dallas. Thanks for joining us. And then Ginger Down Under, who was also in the chat, posted up his Grand Seiko Spring Drive GMT. And it looks like it's in the middle of the night for you. And you're in the future. So don't tell us what happens. What else we got here? Watch mods. You guys want to see some watch mods? Yep, there's going to be some sales coming up all through November. I know there's AliExpress sales, which I don't get into. There's mod sales, lots of sales. I'm actually working on a sale with Trifecta watches this weekend. Hopefully Travis will be there, which I know I didn't reach out to. If Travis, if you're still in the chat, are you going to be at Trifecta this weekend, Saturday? I think it's Saturday, right? I don't know. I'll be there. Got some pets. All right. Let me go back to this and see if I'm still blurry. I might have to replace that camera. I don't know. Oh, it's noon. Okay. I don't know how to read a clock. What's the name of the brand Breitling purchased a year or two ago? I didn't hear. Yeah, either way, you're in the future. Don't tell us what happens. Better steps. What's the name of the brand Breitling purchased a year or two ago? Geneva or something, starts with a V, I think. I don't know. Lonely Wrist is here. Thanks for joining. Universal Geneve. That's what they bought? Oh, why would they do that? I already have a watch arriving from Trifecta tomorrow, says Mr. James Duffy. Am I going to have to buy another watch? I think it's the right thing to do. Or you could rebuy the watch you just bought and then return the one that you just bought and then just collect the discount. Because I'm gonna hook you guys up. I'm sure Jake already probably hooked you up, James, but you know what I'm saying. Breitling bought Universal Geneva. This smells good. I'm getting more and more experience with some higher end Jack Daniels, and I'm liking it. It's pretty good. Yeah, see, something's wrong with this stream though. Like, I don't know how long it's been running. I don't have how many people are in the thing. It's not giving me any information, and it usually does. I don't know why it's not giving me any information. So, yes, I did see that. Mark is now the Islanders are going to be available at the brick and mortar at the Worn and Wound wind up shop. So that's pretty cool. They wanted an IP and diagrams of the likely. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, there's a behind the scenes reason why they're doing it, I'm sure. Check your internet speeds. I think the speeds are fine. I might have some equipment issues. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of it. So I like the clean stuff. Blurry like Bigfoot. I think it's fine. I think it's just the yeah, because when I go to like the screen share, you guys can see the screen share fine, right? So I don't understand. I don't get it. Like if I go, let's see, if I go like this, I do, let me do stop screen share. We go screen share. We got window. So if we go here, like you guys can see that fine, right? So it's got to be something to do with my equipment. If you guys can see that fine. I don't have that. This is on a desktop. I don't have a, I have this Logitech thing or whatever. I'll just get a whole new everything. It's time anyway. It's been years. Hmm. So if you guys have any recommendations for a good camera to use for, is it smudged? No, it's not smudged. It's I think it's just a POS. I mean, it was probably fine at one point, but it's not now. So it is what it is. We will press on regardless. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know Hamilton did this one. Did you guys see that one? Yeah, minutes and hours. So they just had Austin intersect this last weekend, and now minutes and hours is this weekend. So, and you're loaded now. So that money is kind of allocated. I'll tell you right now, like, because I do get, the donations for the 2026 and everything, but quite a bit of that actually goes to um, paying people to take my call, so I don't have to work crazy amount of overtime at work. So then I can actually do more work on the channel. So quite a bit of it gets gobbled up. It's stupid, but that's what happens. So yellow accents, by the way. Ooh, nice. Let me go back and see what else is. Oh, right there. So there's the yellow one. I didn't even know they did these. I didn't know they did like the full blacked out with a pop of color. He doesn't have them in stock, but it could be StreamYard. Can you unplug camera and reset? I can unplug the camera and throw it in the garbage and just put a new one in. I can definitely do that. That's a strong possibility. That's probably going to happen to today, tomorrow. Reboot the machine and run a test with me later tomorrow. I'll reboot the machine into the trash and just buy a whole new everything because I'm not very good with stuff, and that's usually my solution is just a whole new everything. And then Dane steps in. He's like, actually, everything looks pretty legit now. I don't know what you guys' problem is. Looks solid. Rob's probably still gonna throw it all away and start over. It's been years since I bought. It's not your camera problem with StreamYard. It's a stream. Yeah, but how would you guys be able to see the screen share clean? Um, how about we calm down on the throw shit away? I like to buy new stuff, and most of the stuff that I would be buying would be tax deductible. But I don't understand how write-offs work anyway. So just like Kramer from Seinfeld. Let's see here. Longines. John and T. What are you saying? John and T at Tickers has been having the same problem with live stream. Maybe there's. Yeah, that'll probably fix it, Paul. Thanks. Super, super helpful. I'm going to give you a pass because you gave me some of the best brisket I've ever had in my life in Dallas, but turning the camera upside down is not going to help. Oh, screen shares less data than that makes sense. Thank you, Tim. That actually makes sense. That's a logical explanation of what possibly could be happening, not turn the screen or the camera upside down. I'm back clear now. That's just because you guys had enough to drink, so it looks clear. No, I didn't want that. I want this. No, trifecta. How does your website do that? I don't want that. I want okay, I'm gonna tell Jake about that. You guys seeing that? I'm not clicking that. I'm trying to click this or that, and it literally jumps to that. Like, it, no, I don't want your gold Seiko. Okay, that happens to me all the time on Trifecta. That I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. Let's do. What should we look at? I kind of want to look at some more Hamiltons. Hamilton's hot right now. Like I even have a really cool Hamilton in right now, which I don't know if Jake has it because this one's sent in from Saltzman's, but it's the Call of Duty, which is a basic khaki, but it does have a special presentation box, and it has, if I can show you the case back. Yeah, Hamilton's crushing it right now. Like it's kind of hard to see, and I'm with Saltzman's. I'm not supposed to peel at the back, but it has a Call of Duty logo thing on the back. So if you're like a gamer, hardcore gamer, and you love COD and not the fish, but the game Call of Duty, then yeah, maybe this is a cool watch for you. But I think aren't most people playing Battlefield right now? Oh, is it Manual Wine? Okay. I still haven't done the video on that. I need to do the video on that one. Dane says, I say after the stream, you shut down the modem, wait 10 minutes, and then bring everything up. I probably won't do that. I probably won't do any of that. This is why I need an unpaid intern, because that person could then do all of those things that I'm not willing to do. I can't be bothered. I can't be inconvenienced with fixing things. So the new Call of Duty comes out tomorrow. So we'll see how good that is. I used to play video games. I don't do it anymore, but I know the Battlefield is super fun. But all I do, like, even if I were to play games now, I just straight troll. Like when I was playing Call of Duty, all I do was camp. I'd set up claymores. I would do like Chris Move, where you just like set up claymores and camp, snipe, noob tube, all that crap. And then Battlefield, all I would do is just cruise around in the Jeep with C4 on it and just blow up, just self-sacrifice and blow up things. Yeah, just straight troll. Like, because I'm not very good. So that's all I could do. A lot of great Hamiltons. And I love that they did different sizes in the aviation pilot day date too. Woody says horrible. I know Woody plays like Call of Duty and stuff like that. So, that's what I'm saying. I'm not really a gamer. I'm more of just a straight troll. Like, I help people with their kill counts because I get slaughtered, but I will also probably frustrate both my teammates because that's how I usually do like objectives like that. I would straight frustrate my teammates, but then also just probably make the other team just shake their head of like, what is going on? This guy's it makes no sense. He's completely sporadic, unpredictable, all of that stuff. So, and sometimes I would just run around and knife, like with Call of Duty, just run around, speed run, and just knife all the time. Super frustrating with people on that one too. Yeah, you've been playing COD for 20 years. Think about that. And that game is freaking awesome. It's super fun. You're probably the thing is like you're probably like what is it called? The Colonel 100 overtime over like many times over and like super good at the game and would just slaughter me. Like you probably have, you know, You probably sit on a bucket and just play all day. Like there's there's a lot of like funny things about it. So yeah, rank 1000 now, right? So like back when you could just straight pull nukes all the time, you were just slaughtering, just jumping up in the AC 130, raining down fire, and then just straight to the nuke, and then just end the game. I'm not a gamer, just like I'm not a knife guy, and I legit have not played video games in a long time. And the funny thing is, like, I was just talking to my wife. I keep getting solicited to do uh, review like games to like add another layer of advertisement onto the channel, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. If it was a game that I actually played and that game asked me to advertise and I believed in it because I played it, then I would. But I don't play any of those games. I don't. It doesn't make any sense. Like I wear and buy watches from Trifecta, Saltzman's, Exquisite, and I wear all the Strap Habit straps. So that's why, like, to have the relationship that I do with the channel for these authorized dealers or even the micro brands, I love and wear their products. I'm friends with the owners, like that stuff. I all believe in. Like I'm never gonna just advertise something to collect money. It doesn't. I can't work that way. Yeah, Hamilton's crushing it right now. Oh, and I still need to send it to Larry C. Where is it? Right here. I still have the khaki king, and I'm gonna order. I know there's some different bracelet options for it. Uh, I'm excited about this watch, even though it's a busted POS right now, but it has potential to be a great watch again. And Larry's gonna make that happen. Yeah, I used to even do that too, that Farmville thing or whatever like that, just because like family members were doing it. So pretty silly. I like COD Hamilton, but the markup just a case and a case back. I don't know. Let me do the video on it and I'll show you because I have all the packaging and everything. I don't know if you've seen it all. I don't even know where it's at. I have it somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I think it's sitting over there. It's pretty sweet. Like I know. Oh man, freaking heavy. I know you're not gonna like. So it must be Call of Duty 7 because it has like a 7. I know you're not gonna like just have this stuff sitting around all the time. But it's you know what? How much is this thing? Is there a price tag? How much is this? Does anybody know? The new khaki with the oh, I love that watch too. That watch is awesome. It's $800. It's $1,000. It's 800 or $1,000. It's one of those. It's either 1,000 or it's 800. I don't know. Let me see. Hamilton Call Duty. I spelled duty wrong. Okay. 1114. Is it even out yet? Am I not supposed to show that watch? No, that watch has been shown, right? Limited to 5,000 pieces. Be the first to know. Is this watch going to be hard to get? It's $975. It's $975. So, wait, is it textured on the dial too? I still haven't done. Oh, okay. It's just a little weird on the. It's a regular khaki automatic. It says it's automatic. It's not a mechanical wind. It's an automatic. I don't know. Maybe I buy it and do a giveaway with it. I haven't done a giveaway in a while. We can't see it. Oh, sorry. It's not out yet. I have one right here. How do I have one? It comes out with the game. Oh, uh, was I not supposed to show it? I have it. It's right here. Uh, whoops. Maybe I wasn't supposed to show it. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Is there enough gamers? Should I buy this and do a giveaway? Embargoed. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, well, no, wait. They show the watch rate. Yeah, they show the watch right there. I'm not. I'm not showing anything weird. If it's on their official, yeah, exactly. I don't know why I was overthinking that. 5,000 pieces, khaki field auto honors military heritage with a tough design reflecting a legacy of reliable field watches. It's a freaking cool packaging. It's 38. Is it? Yes, it's 30. I have such a mess going on. Yeah, 38. So it's the 38 khaki. It's a killer watch. And I have the full package, so it'd be easy for me to purchase this from Saltzman's. This one was sent in from Saltzman's. Tour watch, maybe. I could do a tour watch. Yeah, I don't. Is there like a gamer tour watch? Is there enough gamers in the chat that would like? I don't. Whatever. I'll probably pick it up. I'll pick it up. We'll do something with it. We'll do a tour or giveaway or something. I think it's a fun piece. It's really cool. It highlights. Um, no, it'll ruin it. It's a watch. What's whatever. I'm getting it as a tribute to my son. He was ranked. He was ranked on Call of Duty. That's awesome. That's cool. And you'll wear it, Travis, I'm sure. So that's cool. And 5,000, I know it's a lot of watches, but with Hamilton and how big, think about this. This is what I love about Hamilton doing these collabs with either video games or movies is it draws people into the watch hobby that are kind of muggles, right? So where they love like Call of Duty or a movie like Interstellar or something like that, but they don't really give two craps about like Hamilton or any other watch brand, but they'll buy it because of that strong tie to something they do love. So, all right, I'll pick that up. I'll work that out tomorrow. I'll figure that out. You guys are making me spend money. I think I just bought another watch. I didn't even mean to. All right, I gotta get out of here because the video sucks, and I gotta throw a bunch of stuff up and throw it away and buy new stuff and whatever. And there's nothing to loom up. I can't loom up anything. So, um, Oscar been playing video games since the 70s with Atari 2600. Yes, I remember that when I was a much younger man, boy, kid. Ooh, calf cramp. Thanks for joining, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Rob's PC problems, Claymore. Yeah. Oh, I could do that. I could take all my tech equipment and and use my Call of Duty rifle and shoot it all. Yeah, I could do that. All right. I'll see you guys on the next video. Even though I can't end this because it says go live. Yeah, something wrong with Streamlab. So it says go live. I'm already live. I can't go live anymore. I'm already pulled over.